Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Lost Coast Brewery. This is their Hazy IPA. The only reason I picked this up, guys, is because of the artwork on the bottle. I have reviewed their beers long ago, and they make decent beers, but nothing outstanding, a lot like the breweries around here. Nothing stands out in my mind from anything that I've had from them. On a whim, like I said, I seen it there, I bought one. Because I wasn't going to buy a bunch of them and it'd not be that good. And this is a 6.4%er, guys. I don't usually get to go 2 beers unless they get to 7. So, let's, and these guys are in California, so come all the way across the country here. As far as dating, it says on here on the label, on the bottle, 11 of 19, so getting at the end of its shelf life on top of that. So I picked it up on a whim, but I only bought one of them, guys. So we're going to see what this brings to the table, see if it changes my mind. Probably won't, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, like I've never had them before. Hopefully this will blow me away, guys. 38 IBUs according to Untappd, loaded with mosaic and citra hops, 2 of my favorites. The aromas bursting with citrus and fruit, notably orange, grape, passion fruit, and blueberry come to the forefront. Be very surprised if I get any blueberry, unless they put blueberries in there. Paired with barley, rolled oats, and East Coast ale yeast. The texture is silky and refreshing, and the appearance is hazy gold. So, maybe it's an unfiltered beer. Maybe this is an attempt for them to do maybe a New England style. I don't know. It's not claiming to be. So let's find out. A little bit of his, a little bit of smoke. I'm gonna pour it fairly aggressive, guys. And I don't know if there's any settling going on or how's it going on in there. I'm gonna swirl this around so we get it all. I want to get everything that they're wanting you to have, and sometimes you get a little settling from these beers, especially when you get to the 3-month shelf life. So, yeah, we got it all out there. So, well, this says 6.7% on the bottle, so the ABV on Untappd Is Wrong. Maybe they've done this before. So 6.7% is what the bottle says on this one. Beer Advocate says 6.4 also. So both of these sites have the wrong ABV list. Of course, Beer Advocate clumps them all together no matter what year or batch or whatever it is. Usually Untappd usually gets it correct. So maybe there's a 2019 edition. I did not search it. I'm not going to. About a finger of head on that pour. It is very cloudy, very hazy. It does look very similar to a West Coast, a New England style, and there is some clumpiness, a little bit of junk in the trunk, some floaties, if you will, where I swirled all around in the bottom. But only a couple months old, it's not going to hurt you. Good looking beer. To the nose we go. Nice citrusy. Maybe a hint of some oranges, a little bit of pine, not much. And that's about all I'm getting, guys. Definitely no blueberries or any other kind of tropical fruit notes. It does smell pleasant. More of a West Coast style, to me, an unfiltered West Coast style. Let's dive in. Cheers. Citrusy, orange, hint of pine. Maybe a slight twinge of some grapefruit in there. Decent beer, guys. I will say that. It is a decent beer. So, it's right out of the fridge. We're going to let it warm up, come up to room temperature, and we'll come back and we'll get it a grade. That's what we do. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on about an hour. Decent beer. Nice hazy, unfiltered beer. But not a whole lot of off-the-chain aromas like the New England style is. But they're not claiming it to be. A very nice example of a West Coast style beer, guys. It does have the date on it. On the bottle here it says 6.7%, so you got the ABV and the date, which is in yellow here on the top of the neck of the bottle, usually pretty close to the level of the beer, but you can see it, very, very easy to see. Decent beer, guys. I am a little more impressed with this than what I have been coming from them, since they're doing this in an unfiltered version and using two of my favorite hops. It does have a decent hop, but they could have used a whole lot more hops in this, or double, or dry hopped it, or double dry hopped it to get that more intense aroma and taste. But for what it is, very tasty. Round jug. Very pleasant, guys. If it didn't have the ABV or a very easy to read date on it, this would be a B+ beer. But since it does have both of those, and it was very enjoyable, A-. 90 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, even though both of these sites have the wrong ABV, they have 89, and I could just as easily give it an 89, guys. But I went ahead and give it to 90 since it did have the ABV and the date on it. And it's a bottled on date, and it's not a best before, used by, best whatever. It is a bottled on date. So over to Untappd, they have it at 3.75, which is just barely into their B+ range. I think it's just a tad better than that. It didn't blow my hair back or my socks off, but it was a decent, tasty beer. So I enjoyed it. Don't think I would purchase it again, unless I couldn't get my hands on anything else, but it was a very nice, unfiltered West Coast style beer. So, if you've had the Hazy IPA from Lost Coast Brewery, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.